I'm Chelsea Dillick. I run a team in Southeast Missouri called Think Team Dillick, and we are with eXp Realty.
Very cool. So thanks for being on this call, Chelsea. I'm curious, how did you originally find out about us?
I found out through the Facebook Follow Up Boss community group.
Okay. And what was your experience like with Follow Up Boss or just CRMs in general before you hired us?
Yeah, so I've used Follow Up Boss for 4 or 5 years, probably somewhere around there. And I've always had good experience with it. It was a little lack of systems and just everything being organized. And really, the faster our team grew, the more we saw a need for better action plans and using all of our, just everything that Follow Up Boss has to offer, how we can utilize it to its highest.
Okay, very cool. So currently, how large is your team? How many team members do you have?
We have 11 team members. We have 2 ISAs and we have a full-time virtual assistant and a full-time office manager in-house.
Very cool. Well, congratulations on your growth. That's really exciting to hear. So what ultimately made you decide to hire our team to set up Follow Boss for you?
It was all the raving fans. So all the raving fans that you had on Facebook. So I was just scrolling through. It wasn't even something that I was looking to do that day. I just saw so many people post about Elena Key and Follow Boss revamp. So I started looking into it, and that's when I realized this is exactly what we needed. And we had done something similar a few years ago and we had tweaked it, but this was just overall a way better fit. And honestly, it just simplified everything down to what our team really needed.
Okay, cool. So for anyone watching who doesn't really know what our company does, can you share a little bit about what services we did for you and in Follow Boss?
Yeah, absolutely. So as far as the Follow Up Boss revamp goes, everything is systemized. So as soon as you sign up with Elena Key, then you start getting emails and everything is really customized to you. So all of your specific lead sources, all your action plans, everything is customized and it's all systemized, very, very easy. So very little work on our end as team lead. We're busy enough, so we don't really have time for all that. That's why we hire it out. And it was cost effective for our team as well, which was a big deal. And our agents have loved it. It was very easy for training. So we did one live training and then we had a whole system, like a key of anything else that our agents might need. If they didn't understand how, maybe an action plan worked or a stage or something else, everything is laid out in one place that we provided for our agents. And they're able to go in if they have any questions and find everything in one spot.
Cool. Thanks for sharing. So to piggyback off of what you said, what results have you or other team members seen so far with the setup, whether it's saving time or getting responses from leads from any of the automations, things like that?
One of the biggest things we've seen come out of this is actually email responses. So we had a decent email open rate, but now it's increased so much higher. And we're actually getting leads email us back. So as soon as a lead comes in, it will automatically message about when they want to see a property and really engage with them. And we're getting a response back, really good response rate. And so we're able to set up listing appointments and showings through that straight through email, which has been really exciting. And we've changed up some of our automations for our agents to get a faster response as well, which has also been a huge deal. Our agents are loving the whole system, every action plan that automatically is applied. And if we change the stage, some action plans will stop, some automations will automatically turn off, which is also a huge deal. And so, yeah, our results have increased.
Yeah. There's a common misconception where people say that email is dead and that you just shouldn't spend any time on it anymore. I'm guessing based on what you shared, you wouldn't agree with that statement.
Definitely false.
Yeah. So what was our support like after we provided the setup to you?
Any questions that we had, we would just email in, quick response time. To be honest, we haven't needed a ton of support because everything is laid out. I mean, it's easy. It's there. Most of the questions that we had, we could go back into one of our emails, go back into one of your videos, and it was all there. So there's a couple of things that we wanted to change that we've asked, for little tiny tweaks that we made. And those were also really easy to get done. And your staff is awesome. They're on it. Email response is super fast. Even when we did our in-person training, our virtual training, that was also really good. And just everybody's loved it.
Oh, awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I'm curious, have you onboarded any agents after the initial setup, and how did that go? Was it hard for them to learn or was it easy?
Onboarding is much easier because we have an onboarding class for our team. And so we really just took everything that you built, Elena, we took it all and put it right into our onboarding. So training, the videos that you did, the follow-up boss key that we have, it's all in there. So that's been really easy. Even the transition for our existing agents, sometimes it's hard, like changing anything up in your CRM, it's not easy. And so we went through the whole process, and honestly, they love it so much. Even during our team meetings, they'll comment what a good thing it was that we changed things over and how easy of a transition it was. So really easy for everybody.
Good. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm glad you have that onboarding process for your team. That's huge. So if someone were on the fence about working with us, they didn't know whether it was worth the investment or if they needed us, what would you tell them?
Oh gosh, take the dive. Just do it. Don't think twice about it. Just do it. If it's just you or a team, it doesn't matter. Everybody benefits from this. And if it makes your system easier and you're more likely to use it, even if you get one client from this, it's so worth it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Chelsea. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, absolutely.